So Jeff, here we are on a sunny Sunday afternoon.
It is sunny, you're right.
Probably the warmest day of the year so far.
Yeah.
And we're in a studio in Hamble filming Facebook Live for you to tell us that there's something really exciting going on at Quantum at the moment. So tell me what's going on.
I think it's pretty exciting. I'll start by saying what's exciting in terms of what's going on out there, right? In terms of entrepreneurs and small businesses out there selling, and in one form or another in life, we all have to sell. And as you know, at Quantum, for the last 30 years now almost, we've been teaching people how to sell, but in the corporate space, and we've never been really able to work out how we can take those really proven formulas and apply them to the sort of SME space and to individuals who want to be better at selling. So we've repackaged our products and put them into a wrapper called the Quantum Sales Academy.
Wow.
And this makes it very accessible and affordable for everybody, whether it's an individual entrepreneur or whether it's a medium-sized company. This package enables people to learn how to sell, and if they want to, if appropriate, how to manage people that sell as well. But primarily about how do you sell. So when you're out there, you're needing to win new clients. How do you do that? And not everybody knows how to do that, for example.
But you mentioned the corporate world. You've worked with some pretty big clients, haven't you, over the years? Perhaps you'd like to kind of throw a few names out to us to show how credible this stuff that you're now offering to SMEs really is.
Yeah, well, perhaps the most notable name I can put out there is Richard Branson. And I've met Richard Branson, as indeed you have, and the reason for that is we worked with Virgin over a 10-year period. And we were quoted by the sales director as saying that for every £80,000 they spent with Quantum, they got £20 million revenue in return. So, Sir Richard shook my hand and thanked me for that, and said, carry on, for as long as you can, which we did. So we had a 10-year relationship. But other well-known brands as well. MTV were an early client of ours, ADT, Otis Elevators. And, in the corporate environment, it's more of a kind of long-term behavioural change program that you set about fixing in some way. And it's complicated, it's long, can be quite hard. But underlying it is groups of people who need to be better at selling. And that's why I'm very excited about now rolling this out to individuals. In fact, I got so excited about it, I've decided to write a book as well. So, working title, A Passion for Selling. And I've had a passion for selling since I was 11 years old, when I had my first job in selling, or getting some pocket money as a schoolboy. So it's a subject I care a lot about. But more especially, I care about what it can do for people out there who struggle with selling.
So if you've got all this experience with these big clients like Virgin and MTV, for SMEs then at the moment, the Quantum, the Sales Academy is going to be an amazing experience for them. What kind of things are you going to go through with them?
Yeah, so the idea is to work on a structured programme over a year. And I won't go through all the subjects in this short Facebook Live, but everything you need to be able to go and win new clients, generate prospects, conduct successful sales conversations, gain the client's commitment, convert a client, work with them for a long time, and to negotiate the deal and all of those things, and to do that on a drip feed basis, primarily over a year at quarterly 3-day workshops. That's right at the heart of it. But we also know that people need more help than that, They need some coaching and some mentoring as well. Because, anybody who's been on a sales training program will know they'll go away perhaps with 10 ideas, but won't necessarily implement any of them. Because often, if it's telephoning somebody to get an appointment, or, how do you conduct a meeting with a board level sort of seniority. So they need help and support and encouragement and
So
accountability.
I was going to say, so
Yeah.
you give them some accountability. They report back to you and tell you
Yeah.
what they've done.
Yeah, and that's an important element, the personal coaching and mentoring. But also, what we're doing at the Academy is we're making resources available 24/7 online through webinars and access to support tools and videos, so that people can seriously go on a continuous journey rather than thinking you can sign up for a 500 quid 2-day program and that will suddenly turn you into somebody who can sell. So being realistic about it and really putting our arms around people and saying, right, we want to be in the real world with you. Let's help you win more clients.
So what these clients that would come to the Academy, what is it that they're really struggling with? What are they lacking? What is their fear or?
Yeah. I think what they would say, if I think about our typical audience, they fear the idea of rejection. They fear the idea of telephoning somebody or connecting with them on LinkedIn and then not engaging. They fear the sales process itself. What do you do if you've got 45 minutes with a prospect? How do you structure that? And how do you engage with the customer? How do you ensure that they can see the payoff? How can you get them to buy in to your particular proposition?
So with this new Sales Academy, individuals, if I was a salesman out there listening to this now, I could actually kind of come to you and say, I want to learn more about selling, please?
Well, definitely. I think for people out there whose job it is to sell because they're a salesperson, it's kind of depending on what training they've had, this is probably a no-brainer for them. But there are lots of other people, hundreds of thousands of people out there who, in fact, maybe they're entrepreneurs starting their own, beauty therapy business, or even a coaching business, a counselling business, any small business, plumber, electrician, carpenter. And the missing thing is how do you sell and get new customers? And so whoever they are, I don't necessarily have to be in their job title salesperson, but in this world today, in a very competitive environment that we're in, people haven't got time. In some cases, they haven't got money either. So to go and actually persuade them is one of the biggest challenges for a lot of people. And so that's what we're doing, and we're really looking forward to the rollout of that this year.
Okay, so as we come to the end of this Facebook Live presentation today, how can these people, if they're watching now, if somebody's watching this now and thinks, oh, wow, that's what I need, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can get in touch with me many ways. They can contact me on Facebook throughout our Quantum Sales Limited Facebook page. They can go to our website, which is quantum-sales.com, or they can DM me on Facebook. Get in touch. Let's talk. We're holding a number of preview events for the Quantum Sales Academy called A Passion for Selling, in line with my book, and we're going to be holding those all around the country over the course of this year. The first one, date for your diary, is on June the 7th. At the Aurora Hotel in Crawley, and it's a free event. You'll get your coffee, you'll get your pastries, but most importantly, you'll get a real insight into how to sell in the 21st century. And I'm sure one way or another, you'll find it very, very useful. So please, come along.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Yeah, enjoy your Sunday. Cheers.